How difficult and challenging was it to impose their offense?
You know, it were moments when we thought we had a deal, and there were moments that we didn't. It was good working with the Pacers, and David Morway, Larry Bird, and Billy King from the Jersey Nets, and Daryl Morey with the Rockets. And you know, we were going back and forth. The deal had 6 teams in it at one time. It went down to 4, and then 1 minute it went down to 2. But it was fun to finally complete it, and I think all sides were able to feel good about the outcome.
Coach Williams, something interesting. Not rebuilding, we're going to win now. Is that looking for him to come in, make an instant impact?
Absolutely. I mean, he's what we label as a young veteran. You know, he has a number of years of experience in the league. He's 25, 26 years old this year. You know, he's at his peak right now. I think Chris is at his peak, and Marcus, and you know, we want to get guys, Bellinelli, that can come in here and make shots, and not only make shots but make plays. And so, you know, we want to bring an exciting brand of basketball for the city to be proud of. You know, we want Hornets fans to come on out and support us, and I think, you know, the group that we're going to put out on the floor will be fun to watch, and you know, a team that you want to support.
Obviously, you got to give something to get something. You lose like a young, up-and-coming guy in Darren-Collison. I got to think the backup point guard is still somewhere in the works for you guys.
Yes, we are. I mean, and it was hard to trade Darren. I had spoken to Darren a few times prior to drafting him and trading him. I talked to him when he was in college. I watched him play numerous games, and it was hard. It was really hard to trade Darren. But after speaking with him, you know, I think it's a win. Darren is a player that was able to, when he came to New Orleans, he made a team better, and when he leaves New Orleans, he's making the team better. He's going to a place where they really want him, and he's going to get a chance to run his own team. And I think it's a win-win for Darren. I think it's a win-win for the Hornets. And so, you know, whenever it's win-win deals, you really feel good about it.
How instrumental was Gerald in helping bring this deal together? We know he's got a really close relationship with Trevor Houston, and even back to their days at UCLA.
Oh, Gerald was a big part of it. You know, before he signed the papers, he was saying, "Well, what about Trevor?" And so Gerald and I actually worked together with the Knicks when we drafted Trevor, and so we've had a long history with him, and we both really like his talents. And you know, again, when we were going through the list of what the team needed, his name was a guy. He was a guy that, you know, I want to make sure we're clear. He was the guy we targeted.
Dell, with Bellinelli, how are you kind of envisioning him in this squad? Is it a starter? Is it a spot shooter? What's it?
You know, we really don't get big into who's starting, who's not starting, but we predict he will have a speaking to him, he's in Italy right now playing with the Italian national team. He's excited. You know, we've been texting, we've been calling. He's sending me 3 different phone numbers he had to make sure we get in contact with them, and he wants us to send us some Hornets gear. And so it's in the mail right now. I mean, personally, I watched him play for a number of years now, and even during the draft process a few years ago, when he was Golden State, Toronto, he brings an element. He can spread the floor because he can really shoot. I mean, he has a quick release, but what's underrated about him is his ability to make plays. I think he's good in pick and rolls. I think he can play backup point guard. And he's also a better defender than people give him credit. And so, you know, Chris was really excited. I mean, he was excited about Trevor as well, but when we added the Bellinelli piece, he was like, whoa, yes, we got to do that. And so, you know, I think it's a win. I think we're really excited to have him, and he's really excited to come play here.
A couple of weeks ago, when we talked to you right before your introductory press conference, when the Chris stuff was going on, you said you would be creative. Is this just a little taste of what this organization can do?
Yeah, you know, it's not rocket science, but you know, we're happy. You know, it took took a lot of work, but our guys really were committed to getting it done. Gerald and Tim, and you know, I wish you guys could see our board, everything that we had on our board to get this done. But you know, Mr. Shen, he was on board, and you know, we're happy with the outcome.